What is up, guys? It's your boy No Risk, No Premium, back with another episode of the Market Overview, guys. Today we got the CPI sell from hell, and Twitter's going to be in a goddamn frenzy tonight. It seems like everybody is going to be saying "I fucking told you so," and CPI is not priced in, and blah 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 blah. Right? It doesn't really matter what the fuck everybody's saying. It just matter what we're going to be doing. What we're going to be doing is paying attention to our levels and the price action at those levels. And we're going to be reactors, not predictors. We're going to be reactors. That's all we can do. That's all we can manage. On to the economic data for tomorrow. We had CPI this morning. So tomorrow typically is the day after CPI. We have PPI. That's not till Friday. So tomorrow you could see NBA mortgage apps really early in the morning. Pre-market data, non-existent. Do have a tiny bit of 10 a.m. data and then some oil data an hour in. Nothing to be of cause for concern, which really quickly we'll just go over here. That's Wednesday. You can see really nothing going on Wednesday. Have a couple of knuckleheads coming on to speak, so let's pay attention there. But jobless claims Thursday and then PPI Friday. Sorry, PPI Friday. So all we have to pay attention there. So on to the charts for tomorrow. I want to notice this little trend that we've got going on. The red solid line is the 21 EMA. The green dotted line is a 20 SMA. Now, I don't totally just trade off of those at all, but I will have them on there for just trend references, right? And we can see anytime that we've broken through the 80 MA is a yellow solid, we've come in and tested that 20 SMA. We went down and bounced, go figure, right at that level. Over here, played catch up to it. I mean, so tomorrow, do I think we have a buy the dip day? Absolutely. Be looking at, obviously, if we gap down to 49.33, I look at along that level, but I do think this 49.60 area where we boosted up to on the lows, excuse me, on the on the close, you can see we had a very nice dip by bounce, right? We had a very nice dip by bounce. So this tells me very nice hammer candle here with some buy volume, right? You can see all this sell volume literally just gets erased by this buy volume, which tells me we're probably going to be buying the dip. That's why if you're in the Wolves Vault Discord, I mentioned the volume's not matching up to the price action today as far as the sell is concerned. It seems like we're just getting this very nice pullback and bounce. So 49.60, 49.33 really just depends where we open to the upside. Gotta reclaim, really have to reclaim 5,000 would be ideal, but over 49.86, whatever the high of this candle is, called 49.90. But anything over 5,000, I would think a move back on up to about 50 20s, ultimately 50 40 50 60 from there on ES. Let's go to N. That's MQ. We want N. We want NQ. Same thing here, right? Same thing. Just a very nice bounce down to this 540 level. Wait a minute. Start on the daily here. It looks a little bit cleaner. We could see, right? It's kind of, there's a lot that's gone on in here. So that's why these levels kind of look squished together and ugly. But nonetheless, very much of that same trend. Anytime we've broken down off the 80 EMA, come back and touch 21 EMA and 20 SMA. We did that here again today. So 540 would look to long that as well here on NQ if we gap down and open. But if not, 630, 600 to 630. I do like that area there as well. Look for the long trade. Got to get back above 17.8, 17,800. Have to get above that. If we do, can likely mark a little bit of a bottom here on this pullback. Likely make our way back to 18,000, 18,200. Excuse me, 18,120. From there on to SPY. SPY is going to be pretty identical to ES here, putting in a very nice long hammer candle wick. I like this. Went right down to our 490 level. So dips into 490. We'll look to hold that tomorrow if we can get back above. If we can open above 495, I'd look for micro dips into if we gap up into a little gap fill, 495 holds, take out this gap to the upside, 500, right? We've got a gap here on the daily. I would look to see if we could take out that gap back to 500 on SPY. QQQ. A lot of the same type of action here today. We had a sell with a very nice rebound at the close. Q's candle looks a little bit more different, I guess, but still a gap to the upside. Got to get back above 430. Let's go to the 4 hour here. We can see very nice wicks down. Buyers are responding. Got to get it back above 430. I think if we do, look for this gap to take out 431 to 435-ish. Right, 435. So got to give above 431, but I do think dips into this 426, 25-ish level. I will be looking to be a buyer there. If we could take out 431 too, the upside would be great. Let's go to IWM. Last but obviously not least, we finally got a close above our above our 198.50, took us right to 203, and then gapped way down. But we bounced where? 193. We know that 192, 193 levels was something we've been holding on to and looking for a while. So any dips into 193 that hold tomorrow, looking at the long sided trade here to attack this gap, 198, gap fill up to 200. From there, guys, as usual, you got to get your levels right. Nope, I messed it up. You got to wake up early, get your levels right. And of course, not do anything fucking stupid. See you bright and early. Peace.